Continue from where we left off. We want to animate the cards with the twins. We did the flip, we're doing the attack. But I was thinking of stream. So we have our card. And let's say there is an arena here, right? If we have the animator here, right? Let me create the block here. So let's say we have our animator. Can I increase this text here? Size 60. So one idea is to have the animator on the arena level, and then it's just gonna get the battle information, and it's gonna animate the cards accordingly. And that works, that's fine. However, we probably want cards to be able to say, maybe not necessarily attack, but something like flip in other parts of our game, right? In the, maybe when you find a card, or you can just play with a card in your inventory. Like, for whatever reason, there are reasons for the card to be able to flip outside of the battle. And then if we have this animator controlling the cards directly, that's weird. And another option, you can say, okay, so maybe then each card has an animator, and then you need to inject the battle here, or at least like the information, and you can just play the battles here. But I think we can just do both. And instead of injecting the battle information, we have the card animator that all we knows how to do is, let's say, like do a flip, do an attack, whatever. Just have this like API with basically like a bunch of functions uh, that if you in bunch of node 3Ds, it knows what to do. So, but then this animator of the battle, they don't talk with the card directly. They just call the animator here. So the whole point of this drawing here is that instead of we choosing one or the other, we just do both. And this one here very specific for the card, this one here is specific for the battle. So in this case, we have this is already kind of set, so a card animator, and then we would create another one called an arena animator, and and we had the card animator duplicated in the game here. So what we're gonna do is actually gonna create a arena animator. We're gonna create a node 3D. Actually, in this case, I think it only needs to be a node. I don't think it needs to be 3D. So this is gonna be our arena animator. And then here, maybe how we should we even maybe just put it inside the arena, I guess. Yeah, let's do this here. So here we have our arena animator. And let's create a script for that. And our card here has the card animator, but now we're gonna make it public so our arena animator can access it. Let's move it up here. Now, when we actually, because like we need to detect the mouse on the card level. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna raise an event that the arena animator is paying attention to. So what we're gonna do here is every card is gonna have a public event action. Let's say click. Okay, we just maybe if we just make the area 3D public as well. We don't need to redirect the event. Anyway, for now, let's just comment this. And just make sure like we can run the game without there's nothing complaining. So here now, our Battle 3D, all it cares like, okay, we have our Battle DTO. I'm gonna give the Battle info to the arena. That's it. That's all we need to do. Okay. Now it's our responsibility uh, of the arena here. So we set the battlefields, update them accordingly, and basically kickstart the animator, which we can do soon. And here the card animator, I mean the flip was working and we still could not test the attack properly because again like there was no proper way to get the target. So let's just order here a little bit better. Okay, so all we need to do now is think about the mouse events. So in one way, it's like we can, depending where the card is, whoever is interested like can just listen on these events. So we can create something like with better names that we can control and just re-raise the events. Or we can just expose our area 3D and then whoever's interested like figure it out. Basically, we move these to whenever it makes sense. So in this case, I think we're trying to mix something. That's where the confusion is, because like I don't think the battle animator cares about any event at all. It should just have the events of the battle and then play those events. If you want to do something on top of the battle happening, if you want, let's say, when we click a card, we do something. I think this goes beyond the arena. This is the part of the stage here. But then again, we can go both ways. So either we pass the stage all the way down to the cards, which doesn't sound correct. Or again, or we keep track of the cards up here and then react to the events. Then that's what I think we should do. So I think in the arena, if we we're exposing the battlefields here, in the battlefields, can we get the cards? Wait, why is the... I think we don't need to do this anymore. Like get the arena down. Yeah, we're not using it for anything, right? Yeah, I think this was a mistake before. But now we need to expose the cards somehow. So in the battlefield here, in the grid, where we instantiating the cards here, but I think we need a public list here, the public list of card 3D cards. And then here, why are we returning the... This also feels a bit wrong. The grid. Yeah, so instead of just doing the instance, we're just gonna do the cards here. So this is gonna return void. There's no more instances. In here, it's actually a no. Cards. Here it's cards, cards. We don't return. So I don't... Why is it saying cannot pass cards 3D, but like it doesn't inherit from node 3D? Like why does it not work? Should work. Maybe we just need to cast. Like I'm 99% positive that we can do that. Why is... Let me check here. So I pass the list of students. Okay, yeah, because I remember doing this before. So okay, enumerable should work. So let's do enumerable here. But like for us to rely on the just need to do two lists here, right? That's... Okay, and then now what do we have? Our yeah, get lost here in the battle. Still don't understand what these colors mean here in Rider. Anyway, we have our arena. Okay, I think was here on the battlefields. Now this should work. Now we can get our cards from the battlefield. So our arena animator it should expect a arena 3D arena. And then let's say we could do a play here This is probably date. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't even think we're gonna use the arena animator right now. We're more interested in the card update. So what I wanna do is on the arena dot instead of doing Battlefield 1, Battlefield 2, let's do a Battlefield array, all battlefields. And then we do here battlefields 0 and battlefields 1. So same thing here. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I mean, initializing array is always it's always annoying. And just do this. I need can I do 2 here, right? No. Here. New. Okay. I think that's how we do it. So now we can loop. So on the battlefields dot for each. But okay, actually probably better for each arena dot battlefields. So battlefield. And now we're gonna loop again. So for each card. Battlefield dot cards card. Now we get our, so we do card dot card animator dot no, not the card animator, the card dot area 3D. Let's just expose that. Here we can do dot, basically what we did here. So let's just copy. So we do card dot. The card is no whatever. We're just gonna continue for now. Can we just remove that on exit? Because in theory the cards can change. I don't. Doesn't sound very clean. If we just do this, but then just do minus here. I think this is wrong. but let me ask AI. Yeah, that's here. This number 2. That's why I'm afraid. Like if we have any something in the gameplay where the cards change, we transform or something. I think this is not only a bug, is a nightmare to debug. Yeah, and this as well. So if they already removed for some reason, then we try to remove and it's gonna be a problem. I mean, he just added this a bunch of like no checks, but it doesn't fix number 2 or number 3. Maybe it does, maybe this, maybe fix number 3. But anyway, the number 2 is the most dangerous one. One option could just comment this and fix it later, but again, this is so painful to debug later. I don't want to do that. And this, like this already feels a bit like a cold smell as well to be adding events like this. I mean, I think another option is like we can do a static event where we pass the card as a parameter, right? So we would listen to something like this, a card 3D dot, let's say card clicked. And then the first parameter is the actual card. Isn't that just better? What is the problem with this? Because what about other cards? Let's say there's some card in the UI or whatever. I mean, we could do this and then just check. Every time there's like any click, we would go through the cards that we know are in the arena and check if it's valid. This seems not performant at all, like for no reason. I mean, if we know, like if we make, let's say this card 3D, if we later rename to like, this is the battle card 3D, and it's only for the battle, then I think we can use this. think that's better. And also, like, we don't need to keep like this also feels weird, like going through the every 3D of the card. Okay, let's run with that. So move this. To do card clicked. We have mouse entered and mouse. So hand card clicked and the card mouse entered and hand card mouse exited. Let's do this after the init. Oh, now, I mean, because we can just create a method for me. Only property. I don't see it. Oh, anyway. But then our first parameter is gonna be here, our card, back card. Go back to, this is not public anymore. And now these events, all they do is, now we have a public static event action of card 3D. One call clicked. Let's delegate. Then here is gonna be mouse entered. And here mouse exited. So actually here we just raise clicked this. Here we do, let's comment this out as well. We do mouse enter this, and then here mouse exited this. Okay. Now, just so we check that it's still working, let's just make sure the cards are still flipping. So here we just do card animator dot flip. Why cannot flip? What? It's public here, right? Oh no, because again, like this time we'll rely on the one on the card. So it's card.cardanimator.flip. Let's do the same with the mouse exit. And for good measure, we just print gd.print. I clicked. Okay, let's try. Nearer so far, not really. Okay. Flipping. Clicked once. Clicked. Can I spam it? Yes. Okay, perfect. Everything is... I really like this guy. Probably should do a mini game. What is it? The find two, right? Find two of the same cards. Okay, now let's finally try the attack. So when we click, let's say we're gonna get the card. But that's my point, like the card needs to be, I think we still need to pass the arena to the card. Because like the card needs to be aware of like which battle it's from. Let's do arena 3D arena. Because that's the point. If it is a battle card, like it needs to be in an arena, right? Or does it? Let's say. So if you want, let's say we want to do this memory game. Well, there's no arena now. But maybe that's not a battle card anymore. Maybe if we use composition. So let's see if the card here, you would still have a card animator, have the card background. We can get the important aspects of this card, but it would be a different script. I think that's how we approach it. Is there any way? Because my point is like, let's say I want to attack. No, let me remove this one. What I'm trying to do is like, let's say I want Balik to attack this fast. Right? That's all I wanted to do. So in the battle here, and when I click here, okay, I get this card, but how do I tell it to attack this fast? So what I want to do is like just attack the opposing card from you. But if this card is not aware its position, on the arena, like how can I get the opposite? I don't even know which battlefield I'm from. So again, one way is to pass down the arena to the card. But now, is there a better way to do it? I mean, what I did before, so I can still loop through the arena, have a list of all the cards here. When the card is clicked, I would know which are like from which battlefield it is. But like this seems complex. I don't even think of like this. This is just to test. I just want to test the attack. I think I'm overcomplicating this. Like, what is the simplest way? Can I just attack a random card? Yeah, let's do that. Like, you click a card, it's gonna attack a random card. Doesn't matter if it's an ally or not. Like, I just want to see the twin movement. So when we click, we're gonna do card dot card animator dot attack. But now we need a target, and we're gonna get the target. So from our target, it's gonna be arena dot battlefields how do I merge them? Let's see, sharp how to I mean, because like the way, okay, let me just write how I would do it, and then I'll just ask you to simplify. I think it's easier to explain the problem. So first I'll get the all cards. It's gonna something like this. This is a list of card 3D. And I'll do battlefields of actually, so for each no arena dot battlefields, then I do another for each. I'll just duplicate this. So here we'll have the battlefield dot cards. For each card, I'll do all cards dot add. Why is it complaining a local variable? Oh, okay, because I already have the yeah. No, actually, I want this. So this is gonna be kind 3D. And I'll get like var and g equals new random dot next. Then do a var target equals all cards dot get this from all cards dot I shall just do here all cards. Count. Okay, is it on the no? I don't think it is in the random, right? I think it is on the next. So do next 0, and then here just do RNG. And here it's gonna attack the target. So I'm pretty confident that this works, but let's. I think there's something easier to do, like in Link or something. C#. So simplify this code. Yeah, okay. Link. Select many. Yeah, this I don't remember ever using this. How does it work? Select many, so the battlefields. If I don't need the list at all. Yeah, for now, I mean, normally would use the some big random that is from like the game class, but again, for now, let's just run with I'm gonna use this. Let's just run with this here. And I guess now before, so here we do where X. So we don't want any nulls, and I think we can do this. But now, actually, let's stop the flip now. And I forgot to check, like, basically say, like, don't attack yourself. Okay, I mean, this definitely works, but, like, I want to leverage the 3D somehow. And also, it's only attacking on this side. I'm not sure that select many is working. Yeah, then I would probably... Why did it stop? In fact, yes, and this one is only gonna attack its side. I think AI is bullshitting me. Like, I don't think this select many works. project each element of a sequence to an enumerable, flattens the result sequence into one. What is this? Follow demonstration to select many to perform a null or one to many projection of an array. Okay, the pet owner. It's one owner that has many pets. And then what? Select many pet owner, pets. I think maybe this is, from understand, this is just incomplete, right? So they select many. This here. Doesn't it need another something like this? Like I don't know. I'm not understanding how this would work here. Let's give it to other. Because again, my code, I'm pretty sure it would work. Man, it's also using select many. Okay, let me go. Let's do this here. Let's rename this to X. I wanna see this here. All cards. What is it gonna be? So let's debug it from Rider this time. I mean, it was working quite well. I just don't understand, like, why it's only choosing the like one side. And also it's choosing the side of like your own team. Ah, no, okay. Never mind. I know what's the problem. because attack only cares about the position, at least the way I did here, right? So if we go to card animation, attack is gonna do the position, but again, the position is local. So let's say this card, whatever the card at position 1 is even if you pick like from the other side, you're still gonna go to the one. So we need to use global position here. So here it's global position. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work now. In the meantime, let me try to so select many. It's like select. Um, so if I just did select, so battlefield select, you would just have the cards, but I guess just because it's more than one object, I guess it's exactly the same before for lists. Maybe that's one way to look at it. Oh, no. Now it's all messed up. Origin card global position. Yes. Direction. Destination. I mean, maybe we cannot do we need to do global position here? I don't even know if that's how, if there's even a global position here, even if it's spelled with a snake case. Yeah, okay. So I mean, this is working, but as I say, like I want to, like this is very lame, like it's very linear. I want to do something 3D, like it doesn't need to do like a somersault or anything, but it needs to have like a kick or something. What I think would be cool is it's kind of like just charging the attack a bit. Let's say the card would go up and then briefly stop and then bah, and like accelerate it and then come back, I guess. Maybe we should have like the attack depend on the, because like if it's physical or if it's elemental, maybe should be different as well. Or maybe it's based on the damage. Let's say if it's like 1, 2, or 3 damage is one animation. If it's 4, 5, 6, another. Or maybe it's based on speed. We can do a lot of cool things. Or maybe it's just random, maybe just have a bunch of different attack animations. No, but I don't like super random. Like you should, actually I should use the attack to indicate, to be even more clear what's happening in the battle. I think for now, let's just try to make one cool attack instead of this linear one. Maybe the linear one can be the basic one. That's fine. But something, I don't want the cards to go inside each other, so I think the one attacking, we should lift the Y just a tiny bit. What else? Let me think. Yeah, can definitely do, so for example, Balik with backstab, instead of going here, like maybe can go around the battlefield, right? And then there's a, yeah, actually, oh, okay, actually that makes sense. I think just the type of the attack, I think, is the what makes more sense. Not the, I don't mean physical or elemental, but the type. So we have backstab, we have opportunity, we have arbitrary. What else? Let's look here. So arbitrary, backstab. In a way, Aikido, I guess. Brute Hunter. Bullseye in a way as well. Careful strike. Charge. Good. Maybe cleave as well. I don't. Man, this almost. Maybe that's too much. I don't know if it makes sense to. Because something like, for example, maybe Deadly Strike, Shred. Like this, I don't think it deserves. I think we're thinking more about targeting. So anything, and we can even check target behavior. Let's say less targeting behavior. Yeah, so basic anything that implements this. So we have normal, first highest attack, less target, lowest health, random. The random self team. Yeah, so there's like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 here. Okay, let's just choose one. So we have a. I think the backstab is gonna be difficult because like we need to do this. There's probably like a bunch of math here to do like a really cool arch. Maybe opportunity, let's say, can lift a decent amount and then do this really fast attack. Okay, so we can delete all of these. We're not gonna need the direction, not gonna need the origin location. In these, like I think every type of attack, this looks the same. Like I think we don't need to be repeating ourselves too much. So it would, I think we could just do something like this, void, a normal. Just pass the, let's say a twin. I don't think we passed the duration, right? We would pass the type of the attack here. But again, for now, it's fine. Let's just... So let's say this, the twin would be just the normal here. And then we would have a switch. So let's say var like if type, let's say attack type equal, we'll probably use an unknown. Let's just pull like a string for here. Let's say we just do attack normal. We call it normal here with the twin. And the duration here we do like this. And then here would have a string. Again, it's not gonna be string, but attack type equals normal. But let's say we do else if, and again, like I'm pretty sure there's a way to do with the new switch better, but for now, type equal, let's say opportunity. We'll do opportunity. Actually, we don't even need to pass the twin like this. This can probably become its own class later, but again, for now. So let's try to do it ourselves. We want... actually, let's set the card to go up a bit before. Am I setting this? Is this parallel? No, it's gonna go to the destination and come back. Can I do twin set property? No. I mean, one way to do it is just set the position to 1, then when it finishes here in the when finish set to 0. But I wonder if there's a more elegant way to do that, and even like it look a bit more smooth as well with the position, the twin. I mean, actually, what this is doing, that's probably what I wanted to do for the opportunity. It's probably good. I was not thinking about the midpoint, but that makes sense. Want an arch. No, let's just copy this here for our opportunity attack. And I guess here we just do card global position. Now let's can I twin? I mean, I guess if I just do this, right? So if I do duration 0, but then what's the point? Yeah, okay, let's just do card card dot global position equals card dot position with y equals card dot global position plus 0.1. No, but again, the twin, like it doesn't, and it feels dirty to put it here in the finish. Okay, I think I need to twin then. So we do, I think we do this. So twin duration 0 to destination with, no, cannot do this. Man, I really need to read the whole twin documentation. Just want that card to be at meter high from the beginning. And back to 0 at the end. Erased orange origin. I mean, if I'm gonna do this, I guess. No, again, we can't just set orange because we want to go back to 0. Okay, let's. What is he using raised origin? Like, if you do like this, the twin, they're gonna animate going up. That's not necessarily what I want. I want it to be like teleported up. I mean, I think this should work. Just replace here the race destination, but okay, what if we do the raised origin here and do like what we're trying before? So we do here raised origin 0. And then we do raised destination. And this, of course, this can be just 0.1. Doesn't need to be this big. And here on the opportunity, this should work just fine, right? Global, go to the middle duration. This should be fine. I think then we just try to add, I don't know, one to be on the left click and on the right click so we can test out the difference. Let's just see if this raised one is working. Yeah, so now they're clear. Now when it's going back, no, we need to go back to the raised origin and then go back to 0 here and do the origin here. Okay, this one should be fine. So now the difference when we do our card 3D here, Oh, sorry, in the... Yeah, we need to do the car 3D. So add another, so right clicked. Here we do else if. Actually, okay, so actually do this, it's one if, then go inside, then if. This mouse event left, we do clicked, then here, else if, we do right clicked. Okay. Actually, so if his input, if it's not input mouse event, I mean, how do I turn this into a guard clause? So because you need this for this to check if pressed. They say if it's not input mouse event, yes, return. I mean, I guess I'll just do two ifs. I mean, whatever, it's fine now because like I don't know. I think you might have like different types of events here that we might be interested in. So here we're just gonna do right clicked. Let's copy this, call window card, right clicked. Next to this we just call var target equals get random target. Oh, hi Damore. Oh wait, I'm on. If you want, let me check. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, I was not on the stream. Hey, how's it going? I cannot hear you if you're speaking. Yeah, but wait. I mean, I am seeing your the green circle though. Let me check here.
Testing, testing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no,
Hello?
it's
Hello?
fine. Yeah, no, it's
Okay,
good.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why this cord keeps let's see. What did you message me here? Can I show on stream like or I shouldn't?
No need. It was just yeah, basically come to the chat here.
Okay.
Yeah, nice progress on the 3D. I see you've been making some good progress.
Yeah, we're getting the I mean, it's actually starting to look similar to what, like how the battle is playing in 2D, right?
Sure, it's now just vertical, which is what we wanted, right? So, and
Yeah.
that's a very good first step. So we're where we were. Now I think just for improvements, what can we make better? I think if we've got the same done, now it's like what can, at least that's what my brain is thinking. But sure, you're probably on a different place than what I am.
No, I think the same is. So the difference is, I'm not sure how much you can translate from the 2D part. For example, the effects. I don't
Mhm.
I don't think the particle
Yes,
effects translate to
we would
3D.
we would need to rethink our entire 3D, our entire effects per se. Yes.
I mean, I think they're still similar. Like we can get
Yeah. It's just a
similar
matter of
number.
changing, from a 2D perspective to a 3D perspective. So it'll just be like a small adjustment rather than a complete redo or reimagining.
Yeah. So I think the main difference from the 3D that I think I was talking yesterday about, you probably left already. Like it was quite late.
Sure, I do not. Yeah, I did not watch all the way to the end.
Well, I was saying like the main like the benefit that somehow managed to put all the cards here in just this vertical slice in the middle.
Uh-huh.
There is a
Is tremendous.
huge amount of real estate on the sides here. Like
Yeah. Like there's so much we can do for environmental effects and even debuffs and buffs and stuff like that. Like we have lots to play with. In fact, we could open up the spaces between the cards way more to like use some of that real estate for the buffs and debuffs.
yeah. So what I was thinking, one of the idea that I was mentioning on the stream is that, because like let's say we somewhere here we need the actual UI for the environmental effects, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And here we
Mm-hmm.
still need the position effects, which is very important to be here.
Yes. Yes.
But then the other things, so for example, if the card is attacking,
Yeah.
let's say instead of zooming in and out or doing whatever like this, let's say you could have, let's say this guy, see, so arrow attacked raising back. So while it's doing this here, they could create like a big version of them here.
Yes.
Just showing,
That's interacting.
so basic
That's
arrow
interacting.
versus raising back, and then you could see the stats and then some
Yes.
numbers. Like really, basically, we have this one left side again, completely free. I would say to do camera things, basic to help show, let's say, somebody's
To
was
showcase
frozen.
moments. To
Yeah.
showcase moments.
Okay,
To
important
showcase
stuff, right?
events.
Yeah. Events,
Yeah.
exactly. Like
Not like every hit, but like the cool stuff. I think maybe there should be like some, certain triggers for an event to show up. But yeah, that sounds really interesting.
yeah, my concept is because, like, for example, let's say if somebody, let's say you freeze, but let's say somebody can freeze like 5 cards.
Yes.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it could technically just, we could, again, like the real estate is so big, we could just show like 5 cards being frozen here, or maybe there's some animations like two.
Like I think I think they should happen like one after the other, like frozen, and it could be like a combo, right? Like because it happens so close to each other, like frozen combo 5 frozen, something like that.
Which Dragon Ball? There is a new. What was the Dragon Ball fighting? I forgot the name. There's so many names to Dragon Ball fighting.
Yeah, look, but I mean, like I get the talk, right? Like it's that move talk, right? Like that special move,
Yeah, exactly.
vernacular, right? Like and And
Yeah,
even
here,
though,
right here, right? Like there is the
yeah, yeah,
the face of the helper, right? On the let me go back a couple of frames. Here, so basically something like this, right? Like you have the battle happening here, but then you
yes,
have the either something like something big, like
yeah,
say the big meteor, like environmental effect hit, or like the exodus star selected the guy,
yes.
but
So
mostly is
now, you have the character saying Exodius Star, Lorcat, and that's like
yeah.
the
The
uh,
Megazords, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes. So you know, people are aware of what's happening, right? Like now they know, okay, that's the guy to watch this map battle. Like he's the big guy this round. Um,
yeah, exactly. So, and I think we can definitely do that.
do that. There's real estate for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's space for that. Sure, and I like that. Like, and people could even come up with combos, right? Like what they would consider a combo, and then we could include that as a combo if that happens, right? Maybe stuff that we didn't even foresee. Um,
yeah. Maybe we can
uh,
have the setting saying like what do you want highlighted, right? Let's say if you care about, let's say CC, you show the CC. If you care about big numbers, show big number.
sure,
That's another option
sure, sure,
as
sure,
well.
sure. So like big hits, like if it needs to be bigger than XYZ. If it's not bigger than that, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't highlight.
Um,
Like,
yeah, don't highlight. I don't care. Like if it's not bigger than 5,000 damage, then I don't want to hear about it. Like okay, fine. Like
yeah.
um, sure.
Let me. In fact, let me try here. Like I think this is gonna work. It's already gonna have like two types of attack, and I don't know if you were here already, but when I was messed up with my microphone, but what I'm trying to do is having attacks for each targeting style, which are not that many. So we have like backstab, opportunity, random, or like basic arbitrary. But I mean, not just from arbitrary. For example, it could be from chaotic clouds, right? It would
Yeah.
people would attack randomly. But my point's like, and then the trajectory of the card should be different. So here, if I click here, they just go on a straight line, right? Now for the moment through, if I right click, I mean, kind of lame. It looks the same, but the idea is like, for example, let's say the backstab here would go around and then hit, let's say the fastback here, bam.
Okay.
So, and my opportunity, I think like you should go like high, kind of like in the center of the board, and then woof, like do really fast on kind of like pounce on the on the guy with low health, right?
Yeah, it could even like go off to the side here of the board, like in this empty real estate, right?
Yeah,
Like and
that's what I'm
then
saying. The
like
backstab, because like it's going.
swoop in from the side. Yeah, okay, sure, sure. Okay, so the backstab's already doing that, so you don't
Yeah.
want the opportunity to do the same. Okay, fine.
Yeah, but I mean, but I mean, doesn't need to be. My point is like they all have different. Let's say the arbitrary, the guy is
different
like
angles.
flip flop around and then decide last
We've
minute.
we've got many angles to play with to showcase that, and I think that's really cool. Could we even like do maybe like a different for physical and magical or elemental?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think we can. I just don't know
Like
how
one
to.
is from one direction and one is from the other direction, even though they're like similar in nature, but one is,
Oh,
one
actually,
swoops in from the left and the other one swoops in from the right.
yeah, I didn't think about the direction, but that would work because like my concern was like, what about if the card has both? But then in this case, you would just do it the center, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess. Or choose like it's a 50-50. Like either he's hitting from that side or it's going from this side.
Yeah.
it's kind of random because it's got both. It'll still do damage, like the both damage hits. It won't have both animations. The animation is going to be random.
Or we can do something like, I don't know, it does like a flip or somersault.
Yeah, sure. Like if you want to do something extra special for people who've got both, then sure. Like you can make a different animation specifically for those people. Sure, like that can work as well. But it's extra animations, right?
But that's the thing. Like the animation is very easy to do. As say, like if I mean, it's not.
If it's easy, then let's do it. Like let's add. I really love that. I think that would make it very, very clear which type of attacks are happening, which up to now have not been very clear. Right? Like there isn't really distinction between a backstab hit and an opportunity hit. People don't really realize clearly that is what's happening.
And also especially the physical and elemental as well. I mean,
yeah. Like there's
color.
Not zero.
There's
zero
the color
distinction
of the damage taken, but
yeah, okay, fine, sure. So there's some reactionary feedback, right?
But you don't know the action of attack. Yeah, there's nothing different.
Yes.
It's just the consequence.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
And sometimes that connection is not quite made up front. That was the cause of that. But if you now make the move a certain color and then the strike is that same color and has the then I think there could be a direct connection made.
Yeah, I mean we can also play with colors as well, especially with the effects. Let's say you just have like some like charging a
trail that's left behind in the color, the type of attack color, right? So we have an elemental color, we have a physical color, and maybe we can like mix an opportunity color in there or a backstab color in there, to signify, the type of attack that's happening.
But so if you look here, basic to create a different attack, at least not with the particles, but just the directions, this movement, you see, like it's
fairly simple.
I mean, the problem is like I don't know this twin really well, but I can assume if I just read the documentation, understand really well what can be done, it's fairly simple. You just say like, okay, let's say you're gonna go up, you're gonna wait a little bit, and then you're gonna go down. Faster, right, or something like that.
Cool. I like it. I really like it. I think that's really cool.
And that's what I was trying to do, because like I was like, okay. No, I think that's why it looks the same. I don't think I called opportunity here, right?
Oh, you didn't change the ID or the name.
Yeah. Okay, now let's try. I was like, man, like I don't know, like this looks very lame, very similar to the.
It should look different if it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, maybe, so let's see. Maybe these
same, but different. Yeah.
And man, like that, the flipping the cards is so satisfying. This is pretty cool. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think that was like, I mean, I knew that was missing, and that was the whole point about being 3D as well. Not just being like, you can do that in 2D. You just cannot do that on the UI like I did before.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let's
this
say
now allows you to
no
do
more
that.
attack. Okay. Wait. What? Okay, this mess up, but you see, like it's.
Okay,
my point,
so
like, it's different.
Is hitting his own. Okay.
No, I mean right now I'm just saying, like, just attacks somebody random. I don't care. I just want to see the attack animation.
Yeah.
But see what this attack is doing.
It's hitting in a straight line essentially. Okay.
Yeah, but like no. So this one is the basic one. Let's say just go on a straight line. This second one here, it goes to the like to halfway, and then stop, and then do another burst.
Yeah.
I mean, in this case, I guess it attacked itself, but
yeah. Okay.
But my point's like, I mean, this is. But for example, like if we do higher, I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm not gonna do it now. I probably need to read the twins. But I was just trying to see. Okay, can we just do different attacks easily? I think so. We just to do this. Check the attack, and it should be good.
Okay.
And did you see the flip with the card back?
No, I didn't.
Okay, let me show you. Let me just enable here.
I saw that you were trying to do that, but I didn't see you actually succeed yet.
There's a battle. Yeah, let me just enable card as well. Yeah, no, I can see the card back really clearly. It's actually I was, because one idea that we were talking before was like, okay, we can just flip the card when they die. But the problem with that is that, but then you cannot. I think it's important to see which card is there. Like you shouldn't need to be like remembering all the time, which card was there. So
You're right. You're right. It was just an extra opportunity to showcase the card backs. But sure, it's not needed.
But we can have. I think. Okay, let's look. Let's see. I can do faster like this. I mean, there's probably some delay on the stream, but
yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. That is cool. That looks very cool.
Yeah, especially do I like to skip doing a bunch like in sequence here.
Yeah. If you do so many, like it's very cool. That really looks nice, and the card backs actually look really cool. So you finally brought them in. I think that looks really awesome.
I did not bring. I just had the alpha one.
Okay, well that is that is the first alpha. That is the first card back. So like it's fine. Like it's working.
But I was pretty sure I added it before, but maybe I added in the some other folder and I got confused.
It's still on the Google Drive if you need to get to it. So.
I mean, I guess you can.
If you've lost it somewhere, just make another folder, put it in there.
No, it's I can open here. Like, let me go.
Because there's quite a few to select. I think there's like one for each element. Yeah.
Go here, Drive. Shared with me. Images. Card. Running cards, assets. Card. Backs. Oh, just see the alpha here. Do you remember the folder?
On the Google Drive?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let me go check because I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I can go check for you.
I mean, I'm checking right here on the stream, but like I don't.
So icons, card backs.
Okay, icons. Okay.
Images, icons, card backs. And then there's some that you would take and some that you would not take. So yeah, don't just take everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go one by one. Here in, what is it? Oh, projects. So we have image, card, text. So once you put default alpha, I mean, okay, we already have the alpha anyway. So yeah, divine energy, that's the cool one, right? Yeah,
I think so. I think there's only one of them.
Yeah, there are actually most of them are just one left.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, I've removed many of the bad ones, but there are still some. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful.
Earth, yeah, electric. There are 2.
Yeah, so just choose the one you like most. Up to you. Those 2 are fairly good, both of them.
Let's go with the third one here. Electric. Was it fire? No, I remember. Yeah, I think it was this one that I like. Fire. Ah, no, actually, this is better.
Yeah, okay. Ja, danke fürs Nehmen.
I was thinking about this divine, and I think the Omnisource icon that we have makes more sense for the divine energy now, assuming we just have one token. Because like that one is a lot more like energy, and this is like a crystal. I know crystal is related to energy, but
you're right. Like I'm okay. Like I like both icons, to be honest with you. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably eventually do this.
And I think the card backs that we've got are kind of, you know, they have them both, so we could go either way, right?
Yeah, we just rename, so the divine energy would
become the Omnisource. Yes.
I mean, in this case, like
which
no,
which
but
I think strength. Okay, yeah, go ahead. What
no, I think like we just don't have, like we wouldn't have an image for Omnisource. Like the Omnisource would need to be even, like if we decide to put it in the game somewhere, it would be like more, way more energy, let's say.
In that way, I kind of like the crystals because the crystals are easier to put in the game. If you know what I mean, to represent them in the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, I mean, I'm not just saying, I'm just gonna replace like right now. I think you need to think better, but I think divine energy doesn't match this icon. Like this for me, it's a crystal. If you want to call divine crystal, that makes sense.
Sure, I get what you're saying. Sure, so Omnisource, I guess, is a better word, and then we need to find the other token. The other token is just better for that. Yeah, sure. Or divine energy, but with the Omnisource token, honey. With the emblem, the logo, I guess.
Man, this water, they're both cool.
Yeah, up to you. Which one?
Very close to it could be.
I think this one is better.
Yeah, so now for example, let's put the on the card back here. For example, we put the default. Run the game again.
Could the default card back be its own element for each card?
Uh, I don't think so because of mixed elements. Like you cannot, because like let's say,
Sure.
I mean, we would need
It
30
could run.
card backs, let's say, to
Yeah.
see. I mean, because we have those images for
Yeah.
the background of the card, but not for the card back.
Sure.
Yeah, this is definitely more lame than the alpha, but that's good. Like this looks like some
It's supposed to be
basic.
It's supposed
No,
to be more lame.
but I need to remove the background on GIMP.
Oh yeah.
Because like this is just look like with the rectangular thing.
Yeah.
I mean, no wait, actually that's I downloaded this other editor, like the Pixie editor, that I have absolutely no idea how to use it, but I think
Okay.
it's probably worth investing. I think it looks super amazing.
Okay.
Let me just are all the element cards like this? Yeah.
I think all of them have a background the way you need to remove the outer edge. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely remember. I remember in GIMP removing the alpha because like that's why I wanted to put on the shop.
Yes.
So that's why, in fact, yeah, that's why I only had the alpha in the game.
Yeah, there's some work required on each image in order to get it perfect. Yes. Like this one, for example, I would like to.
Man, that's some crazy to get.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. And it's close. No. Okay. Yeah. Finish now. Oh, not yet.
Yeah, look, like I can try to mimic some spinning attack, right? Like I think it looks like
Yeah, sure.
there are some opportunities. Yeah. Boom, like.
Yeah. Backstab could be a spinning attack. I like it because it's a backstab, right? You're stabbing from the back. I like it. I think that's cool.
Yeah, okay, so what is the next step here? Because like I mean I can start just I guess can just try to add these attacks. That would be an option. What else can do? Can try do the particle system, or can try to put the card like big over here, like a copy of the on the left side. I could just cut this card back.
I think before we start bringing in the new stuff, maybe just bring in the standard stuff like the environmental effect, where it's going to show like just the standard squares, you know, not effects yet, but just the squares like we're showing it in the current battle.
Yeah, so a question is like I'm not sure if that should be
how like we show it,
a UI, or it should be like a square here on the actual environment, like on a pedestal or on a hill.
So for now, I think we should put it on a little pedestal, like off to the side somewhere. But sure, I think it would be better represented if it's actually like the environment is it's showing us through the environment rather than just an icon, if you know what I mean. I think that's way more.
But I think regardless, like, I think you can do both. Like, let's say there is like a volcano here, but I think we need to have the icon with the where you can hover and show the tooltip.
Sure, agreed.
Because so actually, just by the fact of mentioning the tooltip, I kinda feel it should be on the UI, but I think it would be cooler to be on 3D. Imagine if it was just like, yeah, it just had like a, I don't know, like an altar or just engraved in a stone, something like that here. Because then it looks like part of the environment, but every battle is different. I think that would look really cool.
Yeah, I agree. It would be. If it's doable, then we could certainly do that.
And I guess, I mean, I can get the mouse detection here on the 3D stuff. I could just talk to the UI manager and then put a tooltip on top of it. I mean, it's definitely, I think it sounds harder than just doing the 2D, but it doesn't sound that crazy. I mean, to be honest, maybe the most important part is the position effect, because like that's something that we need to show here.
Yes.
In the position, and that we don't necessarily have the space.
Yeah, so I would just make the black area bigger and move the space between the cards a little bit bigger, so we do have space for that. And then we have some room on the grid to put those.
So, okay, let's say we can make the space on the horizontal a lot bigger. Like there's
Yes.
no, on the vertical, this is already like stretching it.
Yeah, but we have horizontal space. We have plenty of horizontal space. So let's use that.
But, and then, but the thing is, like, we don't even need the whole line. I mean, I guess we could do for the buffs and debuffs.
Exactly.
Okay, let me do. What is the, see the grid here? So on the, okay, so actually now we need two spacing. So we need the spacing X and spacing Y. You want space X. Actually, I guess space Z, right? We'll call everything space Z. Okay, so all we do now on here in the battle, actually in the arena now, actually in the battlefield, here on the grid, I think we need to build the project. I think we can easily double, maybe even triple. Yeah, space Z. So the Z is 0, 1. But here we do 0, 3. But also, aside from the icon, I wonder if we do, again, like something 3D we talked about before. Let's say, oh, this position is gonna explode or it's gonna do something. I don't know if we wanna reserve like
so
for that.
Not for meteor, but for meteor shower, right? Stones are hitting specific positions. Definitely want to showcase that. Absolutely. That would be the perfect one to demonstrate that with, yes.
Yeah. Why does it look off? And even if it was correct, I think there's not enough space. I think we can basically double this as well.
Somehow the numbers are like stretching over for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the stats, because I changed the code which the stats also use now, because before it was just one number, now it's two, and it choose any, and I set it to 0 before. So here card, here on the what is it, here on the stat, no, stats, what is the grid here, grid, so this should be 0. But the on the actual card, something was a bit off.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna jump off.
Alright, bro. Yeah, take care. Good night.
Enjoy.
Mm.
Making good progress.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Cheers.
Cheers. Photo with. Ah, no, okay. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the code. I think it's just the black area of the arena now looks smaller. But it should be exactly in the center. I don't know. I think there's something weird with the offset. So I'm like, just need the cards to move a little bit to the right. I don't know why this X spacing, what changed. Okay, is this inverted somehow? J is the columns, spacing X. I are the rows, so spacing Z. This feels weird, 'cause, like, this is the total spacing so far. I think we just, because when J is 0, yeah, this is weird. This is wrong. Because when it's 0, it's minus. Like, we shouldn't have minus. I don't think we need to do -1 here. Yeah, perfect. But the thing is, like, I'm not sure that's space enough to put the icon. Let me just double see how you do. Uh, I think, do we want spacing on the left? I don't think so, because like for example, or else the stats would look weird. I think in this case we just need to make the black box bigger. Just add another 2. Let's switch to the background here. I mean, there's definitely space, but I think we can be increasing a bit more. But okay, then what do we do next? I mean, we can try to finish the card. Right now we're not showing the abilities, not showing the level. Probably want to put like a border as well. Can we do a... Is there an easy way to do a border? Let's see on the background. Grow? No. Actually, I think we can make our this detection smaller as well. And I don't think we need to name ability section. We just call ability, just because here we did name. Let's just call name, and here's the name label. And in our card detection, is here the area 3D or collision shape. This one can be 0, I think. Let's see if it all still works. What is our card 3D? Let's choose the card flip. Here's name label. And we're gonna increase our grid to 0. Right. In our card, we should start doing. Let's figure out how to do a border. It might be super easy. C sharp Godot, how to create borders or meshes. Maybe I should have specified as like 3D. Yeah, let me wait. Stop. Okay, shader sounds very expensive. Yeah, I mean that's what I thought. Just create like a box that goes around. I mean, these all sound bad. I'm inclined to try to do another mesh. But I'm not sure how, like, for example, want to do like rounded meshes. Like almost needs like to sculpt the border somehow. Let me see on YouTube if there's. Actually, let me ask ChatGPT as well. In the meantime, let's go here to Photo 3D border. But like, I don't think I want to do this outline because like this is more like. I'm pretty sure this is the shader effect. I think this is basically this is more useful. I mean, if that's the game style, or if you like want to show like highlight the selection or something. But I think the card it makes sense to be like designed.
Hello, everybody. The timestamp somewhere in the screen.
These are all the same effect. Okay, me. I guess there's no way around it. Just need to design like model. Maybe that's something that's easy enough that I can get some practice with Blender. So let's just skip it for now. So let's do the level and ability then. So here we want the 3D node. No, it's node 3D level. This, and then it's gonna have a label 3D level label. And the text I say shows 20. The transform needs to be, I don't know, 0 0.01, 0.05. We want to rotate -90 here. We can, I don't know if can we have the control here of the text. Yeah, modulate, I guess. So, oh, why doesn't it have the swatch saved? Man, does that save locally? And then when I formatted my computer, it's probably gone now. Okay, because we can get on the from the theme. We want, let's say, information label. I'm gonna copy this label, modulate, something like this. Can probably make it bigger as well. So if this is 40, I think we can do 40 as well. The things like, what about a name? Amethyst Guardian. Yeah, that's the problem here. Um, no, okay, we did put it up here with the elements. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, I remember this being a problem. In fact, like this doesn't need to be that this high now. We'll do Yeah, but then we also need the elements and the abilities. Let's get the abilities because it's a lot more important first. So here we're gonna have in, I guess, a grid 3D. Grid 3D. So this is gonna call abilities grid. This, the spacing can be, here we don't need it. The width, I think the stat was 0.4, right? So we need 1.2. 1.2 plus, oh no, so this is each, right? So let's try the same. Let's do 0.5. So 3 columns, 1 row. You can place it around here. Make it a unique name. Get it from our card. What abilities? Read. And now here we want to set stats. We want to set abilities. What am I getting the stat scene from here? I mean, technically can add this to the asset loader, but I'm not even sure I'm gonna be doing that. Okay, fine for now. Let's export this to ability scene. Ability scene. Can essentially just copy the stat. The only difference is that the number here is the level, it's a bit lower. Okay. Set abilities. Abilities grid. Grid children. Abilities. The ability scene. It's gonna be an ability 3D, which doesn't exist yet. This ability. Here it's abilities. Yeah, I was sure I was missing something. So this. Should we just call it ability grid, not abilities grid, right? ability. Ability grid. Now we need to go on stat 3D. So here card 3D. We're gonna duplicate this as ability 3D. Let's open it, remove the script, create a new one. Oh, ability 3D, place the script. Now the difference here. So here in the mesh, first let's make sure this is all unique. Here in the material, to add you, and then the label here. Want to do basically this and make it a lot smaller. Font 75, maybe like 30, maybe it could be more 36. What is the transform here? Let's say 0 0.1, 0 0.1. Seems about right. I think it's still maybe a bit too big. And normally I don't think the abilities can go past level 6 anyway, so let's just put something like 5 here. Fine. I think it looks okay. The script. I think it's basically the same here. Just gonna copy this ability 3D. The only difference, instead of getting a stat, in the ability icon, let's see what exactly. Yeah, icon parameters. Why did I create an object just for that? Ability detail level size should resize, should show level, should show border. Okay, this is because I think I would try to do this super generic icon, but I think we can let's stay with composition and let's say like that this is an essentially a battle ability. So I think all we need is an ability DTO and a level. DTO. You get ability icon by the ability DTO.name. Let's check here that, so we have background label, I think it's the same. I'm still not sold that we need to do this duplication mesh here, but again, whatever. What is, so this brings in a string and int, a name, right? I think a name, or is that the ID? Pretty sure it's the name. So just call here name and level. So whatever, let's just pass in the name. That's the only thing we're using it here anyway. String name. Okay, can we try it? Did I call set abilities here? Yes. So yeah, let's see. Name here. Read. What? Card 3D 125. Ah yeah, I forgot to link the ability scene. Because again, I'm not super sold on this way of doing things, but yeah. Man, what's the issue now? So card 130. Ability grid. Did I not rename? Yeah, ability grid. Let me spell here. No, index was for a range. So grid 30. Because like it might have one like if a low level card might just have one ability that I'm seeing here, like expect this amount of columns. I mean, I guess this is already planned here, so if it's no, you continue, but in this case they just don't have it, but that's fine. Can we just then nodes, there's a try. Don't see a try, so C sharp. How to make sure this exists first. Like there's no shorthand for this. Fine. So if nodes dot count. Does that make sense? What if we have nodes in the middle? No, yeah, because nodes we account as an actual thing because it's in a position, right? So anyway, this should work. But yeah, I mean, it's the opposite, right? Like line index. Bro. No, what? So line index, so let's say would be 0. Let's say index 0 is 0 less than 1. Go index 1 is 1 less than 1. False. Continue. How is that possible? Is there any chance it can go negative? Like, because it starts at 0, so 0 plus 0 is 0. Did I not override the abilities? What is the ability grid? Yeah. 1 row, 3 columns. I only care about the ability ones, so didn't get there at all. Yeah, just hate this stuff. Like, it's probably something super stupid, and like I spend like 10 minutes minimum on this shit. Abilities count 2. So your node count is 2. Row 1. Column 3. Or the damage does not extend. Okay, great. Line index count 2. We do it, right? But how? Why did not even print? Yeah, that's why. Okay, 0. That's the thing. We don't continue. So if, man, okay, I need to sleep. This is embarrassing. So in this case, line index 0. In this case, we can have 2. So line index 0 and 1. So actually, it's greater or equal than. Oh, okay. Let's get this over with. How can we speed up this battle history? Because I don't think it's... I think it's the rendering. Is not... It's just to create all of these. It's not to just fetch the data. I mean, I guess for testing, couldn't we just at least we can just limit this to 1? mean, see that. I mean, the abilities showing here, I mean, we can just need to put the Y greater, but it does not start from the center. Like it's not. And this is a problem for elements and for abilities. But okay, like I'm already taking like too long to do basic stuff. I think I will. That's something that is probably very simple to do. So that's good again, like to keep the momentum tomorrow. The level here looks fine. It might be too high. Maybe we can put a little bit more to the left because I can kind of see it while it's flipping. I can see the number as well. Maybe. Yeah, so for final thing, let's just move the level here a little bit to the left. And we're gonna move the abilities a bit up. So let's say 0 0.05. And what else do we want to do? Yeah, check the battle history. So if we do history, in this add battle and the battle PvP played. I mean, that's fine, but get previous battle. Can we specify the history here? I mean, we can just do a first here. Let's say first. What do I guess just need to do a two list. I mean, I could just delete this, but like I don't. Wait, why not? I need to do two lists later. Oh, I don't get it. Okay, I guess for each is not like smart enough to choose one. So for now, I mean, we definitely need to. Let's just add here. if battles dot first default battle. Isn't there a way to do like a out level is not no? It's not. Yeah. So why is it not working? Okay, because it's C#9. Okay, I thought it was. I probably saw this on YouTube or something. Fine. Let's just see if that makes a bit faster. Yeah, a lot faster. What are the abilities though? Okay, maybe why the height was not enough. I mean, there's definitely something. I think I probably need to create some hierarchy with these cards, so we don't need to keep like guessing and then putting it some arbitrary Y position. But again, for now, how high is the model? I mean, let's get the grid. In fact, I think if we do the line from the center, we don't need to do these like crazy offsets here. Okay, this is the same, this is the same. Hmm. Like, I don't think this does what it's supposed to do. Right? Why the abilities are so dark? Ah, I think because I did that with the stats. Right? Anyway, I'm kind of sleepy, so let's just try. Let's see what this function here does. But then here on our ability 3D, somewhere relate to modulate here in the background. Yeah, just reset the quality. Holy shit, that's really bright. Yeah, but I think it's with this light here. Yeah, this did not align through the center at all. Like I think the size is probably fine. Because again, the abilities normally they don't really change. It's something that we kind of getting memorized over time. The stats are something that is constantly changing throughout the battle. So like for them to be more visible, it's more important. Yeah, I mean that's it for now. Let's do this was mostly twins, I guess. Okay, that's it for today. I'll sleep now and continue tomorrow. Anyone's watching, thanks for watching. And